Did you know your mindset could be the secret key to not just living longer, but aging better? What if the way you think today shapes the health and happiness of your tomorrow? Aging. It's a word that stirs a mix of emotions in all of us. Some see it as a graceful journey of wisdom and growth, while others view it with apprehension, fearing the loss of youth, vitality, or purpose. But what if I told you that the way you age is not written solely in your genes or your doctor's reports? What if your mindset, the way you think about aging, plays an equally powerful role? For centuries, many cultures have celebrated the elders among them, honoring their stories, their calm presence, and the quiet strength born from decades lived fully. Yet in modern times, many of us have absorbed a different story, one that paints aging as a slow decline, a time to retreat and fade away. Science is now revealing a profound truth. Our beliefs about aging don't just shape how we feel. They influence how our bodies age, how our minds perform, and even how long we live. In this video, we will explore the surprising power of mindset over aging. You'll learn how to shift your thoughts, cultivate a positive outlook, and embrace your later years with a sense of joy and purpose. By the end of this journey, you will see aging not as something to fear, but as a beautiful, ongoing chapter of life, rich with opportunity for growth, connection, and peace. And if you find this first episode insightful and inspiring, you can watch the other episodes of Secrets of Aging Gracefully. You'll uncover powerful truths like the foods and supplements that doctors rarely talk about, but could change the way you feel every day. The quiet daily rituals followed by the world's longest living people. A habit that can heal more than just your body, and more. Each episode is short, but what you learn could last a lifetime. So let us begin. In the past few decades, researchers have uncovered fascinating links between the mind and body that shed light on how our mindset shapes the aging process. One of the most revealing discoveries comes from studies on telomeres, tiny caps at the ends of our chromosomes that protect our DNA from damage. Telomeres naturally shorten as we age, and shorter telomeres are associated with cellular aging and increased risk of diseases. However, scientists have found that chronic stress, negative emotions, and pessimistic beliefs about aging accelerate telomere shortening. On the other hand, a positive mindset and lower stress levels can help preserve telomere length, essentially slowing biological aging at a cellular level. Consider a groundbreaking study from Yale University, where researchers followed thousands of adults for decades. They found that individuals with a positive view of aging lived, on average, 7.5 years longer than those with negative beliefs, a striking difference far greater than many medical interventions. This suggests that how we think about aging influences not only our mental state, but also our lifespan. Beyond the cellular level, mindset affects our immune system, cardiovascular health, and even brain function. Chronic negative thinking can keep the body in a state of low-grade inflammation and elevated stress hormones, which wear down the body over time. Conversely, positive emotions and hopeful attitudes promote resilience, better sleep, and even quicker recovery from illness. One well-known example is the Nuns study, where researchers analyzed autobiographical essays written by nuns in their early 20s and followed their health and longevity over their lifetimes. The nuns who expressed more positive emotions and optimistic outlooks in their youth lived significantly longer, healthier lives. These findings remind us that aging is not just a physical timeline, but an ongoing interplay between body, mind, and spirit. Our thoughts have power, sometimes subtle, sometimes profound, to shape the quality and length of our days. But this is just the beginning. Understanding the science is one thing, but living it is another. So what does a positive aging mindset really look like? If you pause for a moment, what thoughts come to mind when you hear the word aging? Do you imagine frailty, loss, or loneliness? Perhaps you think, I'm too old to learn new things, or my best days are behind me. These are common beliefs, deeply ingrained in many cultures and societies. But here's the truth. These thoughts are stories we tell ourselves. And like all stories, they shape our experience, for better or worse. Take, for example, Mary, a woman in her late 60s who once believed that aging meant giving up on her dreams. For years, she convinced herself that trying new things was pointless because, at her age, success was unlikely. This mindset kept her isolated, fearful of failure, and disconnected from the vibrant world around her. Her health declined, not only because of physical factors, but also because her spirit felt diminished. These limiting beliefs trigger what psychologists call a self-fulfilling prophecy. When we expect decline, we unconsciously behave in ways that reinforce it. We might stop exercising, avoid social situations, or neglect mental stimulation, deepening feelings of helplessness or depression. Research confirms this pattern. Studies show that people who internalize negative aging stereotypes perform worse on memory tests, have weaker physical health, and even show greater brain shrinkage compared to those with positive views. It's as if the brain and body respond to our beliefs, adapting accordingly. But awareness is the first step toward change. Recognizing these thoughts as just beliefs, not absolute truths, opens the door to freedom. Imagine for a moment that aging is not a curse, but a journey of transformation. What if your thoughts could become your allies rather than your chains? What if, like Mary, you could rewrite your story? The next step is to discover the mindset shifts that allow you to embrace aging with grace, courage, and vitality. So, what does a positive aging mindset look like in daily life? How can we begin to see aging not as decline, but as an opportunity? First, gratitude is a powerful gateway. When we focus on what our bodies and minds can do today, rather than what they can't, we invite joy and acceptance. Start by appreciating simple things: a breath of fresh air, a kind word, or the ability to learn something new. This shift grounds us in the present moment and nurtures a sense of abundance. Second, embrace a growth mindset, the belief that we can continue to learn, change, and improve at any age. Neuroscience supports this. The brain remains plastic and adaptable throughout life. Countless stories exist of people who started new careers, learned new skills, or discovered hidden talents well into their 70s and beyond. Third, practice self-compassion. Aging brings changes and challenges, but it also brings wisdom. Treat yourself kindly, forgive past mistakes, and allow yourself to move forward with gentleness. Replace harsh self-judgment with understanding and patience. Fourth, surround yourself with positive influences, people, books, music, and communities that inspire and uplift you. Connection fuels purpose and well-being, helping us feel part of something larger than ourselves. Let me share a story of James, who in his late 70s took up painting for the first time. He embraced his new hobby with childlike curiosity, relishing each stroke and color without worrying about perfection. Through this, James found joy, new friendships, and a renewed sense of purpose. These mindset shifts don't erase the realities of aging, but they transform how we experience them. They free us to live fully, creatively, and joyfully, no matter our age. Now that we understand the mindset shifts, how can we cultivate them daily? Begin with journaling. Spend a few minutes each day writing down 3 things you are grateful for, or reflecting on moments when you felt strong, joyful, or curious. Writing helps solidify new thoughts and creates a positive mental habit. Try affirmations, simple statements like, "I am growing wiser every day," or "I embrace change with grace." Speak them aloud, write them down, or repeat them silently during moments of doubt. Mindfulness meditation is another valuable tool. Even a brief 3-minute practice focusing on your breath or sensations in your body can reduce stress and ground you in the present moment. Finally, learn to notice and challenge negative thoughts. When a limiting belief arises, such as, "I can't learn this now," gently question it. Is this really true? What evidence do I have? What could I try instead? Over time, this habit weakens old patterns and invites more empowering ones. I invite you now to try a simple gratitude exercise. Close your eyes and think of one thing about your body or mind you appreciate today. Hold that thought and let it fill you with warmth. If you find value in these insights, please subscribe and join this community as we explore more secrets to aging gracefully. Remember, your mind is your greatest ally on the journey of aging. It shapes your experience, your health, and your joy. Embrace it, nurture it, and watch your golden years shine brighter than you ever imagined. In our next episode, we will explore the foods and supplements support graceful aging, the nourishing fuel that complements the power of your mindset. Thank you for joining me today, Until next time, may your days be filled with peace, purpose, and the quiet strength that comes from within.